Yeah. So, as a teacher, what should be your aim in teaching? Can you answer me? What you aim at? What you expect from the student to happen?
They follow the instructions.
That's all. I am telling you, you follow, you go to hell, it doesn't matter, but follow. That cannot be the answer. Guruji always said, the students who came with the problems, who were absolutely dull, stupid, those who were too much active, overdoing, all these were problems for me. You understand? He said, there were problems to me and I learned from it. Oh, this is a problem. If I said, take your leg towards the head, they are just quick to lift up and put it towards the head side. Now, he also said, oh, what am I to teach now? The leg has gone. The next person says, oh, I cannot reach my toe. Oh, here person is not able to reach the toe. What am I to do? Then, somebody said, oh, when I am doing like that, I am getting choked over here. I am getting tense pain. A slight pain comes here. It hits me. What shall I do? Oh, he has to think. Then somebody said that, oh, you asked me to do, but oh, my hamstring gets very badly pulled. What should I do? He has to think. You understand? That is how he built up. Whereas, here you are just saying that, oh, I do. What I do, you do. And there, everything becomes problematic. There is a method to build up. Because now what has happened, first, when he was teaching, he has to see this, somebody doing this, somebody doing the other way, somebody having injury, somebody have met with an accident, so he has to make accordingly. Okay, this person has broken his femur bone, I have to do something. Hip bone, yes, I have to do something. Somebody has an arthritic condition, I have to do something. That's why he started thinking in that process. But when you are teaching, even if it's a general class, where it's not a patient's class, but you have to find out what is happening. Now here, lie down in that position. Watch this position. Hold your toe, begin. Yes. Now he went to that position. Now, you have been, whenever you come to Pune also, it has been said that how this thigh has to be. Are you happy with that thigh? Back of the thigh? Watch compare his calf muscle to the thigh muscle, back of the thigh. I'm still taking just a part. If you watch back calf muscle, that is looking longer than the thigh. That means somewhere he is extending his calf, body is flexible, but he is not touching the thigh. That means his intelligence is not touching the thigh muscle. This is not a Vijnanamaya Kosha now has to come there into picture. A small part of Vijnanamaya Kosha has to come. I'm not expecting that he should be absolutely knowledgeable person and he should know. But now he has to know that when he stretches, if I ask him, he feels stretch here, but he doesn't feel stretch over here. And this is completely in between locked. So how the position begins? Now, this pelvic is lengthened over there. That pelvic is, you see that this thigh is almost coming there. You need not hold the abdomen also tight. Just release yourself. You have to, suppose if I say 5 minutes you are staying. Can you hold your abdomen tight there for 5 minutes? Yeah. It's a 30 seconds, fine. 30 seconds this way, 30 seconds that way. Or 1 minute, that's it. Or 5 minutes you can. So you have to first, taking that leg, he has to relax. He has to be quiet. Because now he has to have a little inner journey. This is outer journey. Now he has to have a little inner journey. In that inner journey, now as he relaxes the abdomen, do you see his thigh and back of the knee, how it is changing?
I feel it.
But what is the aggressiveness? Pose says that you have to right up to here, you have to go. But when he goes like that, what is happening to his abdomen? So he has to relax the abdomen. Now in this position also, if you watch, this outer thigh, he has pulled. To pull this leg, he doesn't know. With the motion, he has taken the outer thigh also towards him. So he has to pause, wait, pause is space, wait and see why that outer thigh has gone to his body. So if he has to release the outer edge of the thigh back, he needs to come. Now he did it. And when he did that, you find this was not stretched. Rather, it was stressed. There was a stressful action. Stretching action and stressful action, there is a difference. Extension and stressful pull, there is a difference. So he has to just become calm, silent, humble. You understand? So I won't tell my students, become humble. It's an odd explanation in between to say, oh, you become humble. If I have to become humble, immediately they will take legs down and say, oh, I'm humble. No. So he has to pause there and quieten his brain cells. Now, if he has to adjust this outer femur bone and inner one, the flexing of the knee is taught as a first stage to students so that first they soften this area. Now, he keeps the leg bent, holds here with both the arms and see what is softening. Compare, because this morning I have spoken already, compare this feeling at the root of the femur bone and compare this feeling at the root of the femur bone.
Mm-hmm. It's much softer.
Which is softer?
When it's bent.
Yes. Understand? When word he is using softer, it is already telling that you have to be at this stage to find out how the thigh muscles are behaving. That means cellular body change. Some elemental change did occur over there. Now, this stage, whether it is there, has it been introduced? Read Light and Yoga book. He has not said keep the straight leg. Guruji doesn't say keep the straight leg, lift the leg up, hold the toe. Do you understand? So when this is the thing, he has to know that if the thigh has to be softened, bend the knee, this is the step. Bring it here, so you adjust meanwhile, even if it doesn't adjust that outer thigh. Because your hip shifts. Because next question is on that. Jathara Parivartanasana, where the buttocks have to be first shifted or not shifted. Your hips are shifted, you have to shift. If you are doing something, starting itself is wrong, you need to correct there itself. If you have put a wrong step, it's your duty first to correct yourself, that first step itself. This need not be written over there. Bend the knee. Now, watch the demonstration of Supta Padangustasana. When from Sarvangasana, Halasana, he comes down, he straightens the leg. But while coming from the floor, he doesn't lift the straight leg. Bending the knee, he holds the toes. So many films are now there. Watch that. He doesn't say lift the leg straight. But from Halasana, if he has to come, because already the legs are on that side, he holds the big toes, lowers down this leg, and comes to Supta Padangustasana. That has got its own effects over there from Halasana. I do take in the classes many times. Last part, when they have come to the ending of the Halasana, okay, hold the toe, Supta Padangustasana, right leg down. Supta Padangustasana, go to Halasana, hold the left leg, Supta Padangustasana, right leg down. Then hold the right leg, left leg down. Quick. Have I not taken those who have attended the class? Different ways. So that elemental change will take place for them. They will learn. If you are intelligent enough, you will learn to go to the better pose. If you are not intelligent enough, cannot be done anything. So he has to see that when he does that, alignment has come, push that outer thigh back, and now take this leg, and leg has been softened. Now hold with your toe. In case the toe is not reaching, you have to give the belt. You have to give the belt and lift up there, because now when he himself is finding difficult, because somewhere this is getting harder. So if I am in his place and if I have to appear for assessment, I will do it holding the toes, because my assessors have to pass me. But when I am on my own, I will say, why the hell, I have got the certificate now, let me work on my... You understand? Suppose if you show that intelligence to the assessor saying that this is my problem, I have to stretch my leg, okay, because the person is unable to reach the toe. But a person should not reach the toe bending the knee. And when he stretches, locks the knee. This is another action. He stretches the leg, but he locks the knee. That is not the way to do. Bend the knee, root of the thigh, femur bone fix into the socket, and stretch your back of the thigh gradually. Back of the thigh fixing there. Earth element strong on the head of the femur bone of the right to go, then skin opens. You understand? So what is now, as an intelligent sadhaka, a practitioner, if I have to do, I will say, oh, why that buttock bone came up? Can I go down? Can I go back? Hold, I'm not able to reach there, but let me first put it in straight position. Yoga gym for women. Why it is said? Because women are likely to go with the fast movement, which is not good for the lower pelvic. It has been written thoughtfully, not just to say that, okay, if you are unable to go like that, because you are likely to compress there something wrongly in order to get the pose. Don't just jump over the pose. Then you are jumping over the body. You have to learn your body. You have to say hello to that body. You have to say hello to that thigh muscle. So you have to see that first, okay, with this position where I'm holding the strap, am I able to open this knee? First bending of the knee is over. This is next stage. If this next stage, from this next stage, if you have to improve, the intelligence has to come to say that, okay, let me keep this thigh downward and gradually take that leg in such a way that I don't lose my contact with this leg. That's the base. NASA. This is flying now. Space, this thing has started. Traveling. Has to control. This says, remain down, take it. Remain down, take it, and every time open that back of the knee, back of the thigh. In case it doesn't go up, if it goes that way, contracts the back thigh, come back, open it. Collect that intelligence. It is a vijnana telling you something that yes, my back of the knee is opening and the skin and the flesh, they are together. But here it doesn't tell you anything. It make you mudha, blind. Here he is more with open eyes. From inside he is feeling. And then opening that back thigh, gradually go. Again open the back thigh, gradually go. Open the back of the knee, skin open, go. It has stopped there now. Now it's not opening further. Now this much intelligence has come in the legs. Now he has to proceed further. Keep the outer edge of the pelvic bone downwards and now take the leg further, giving the space for the thigh to come towards the abdomen. Outer edge. Yes. Open that navel region and now go. Did you see the knee? Did you see the thigh? This is what has to come in your teaching process. Then you will be touching that elemental part. Otherwise you can't. Otherwise he will just go. He will ask the students to do like him. Even if he's, to some extent he keeps the leg straight. Now the struggle started. Isn't it? Now the understanding has to come between this leg and that leg. And this is what I teach. I don't just teach. If you have caught only that point, Geeta says first bend the leg, then she says 90 degrees, then she takes the legs towards the head side, and then she asks to go to the side, and then she says come up and then take the other way, and then she crosses her leg, and that's how she has taught. I haven't taught like that. In my classes, sometimes Supta Padangustasana will take 1 hour. 3 times repetition of each thing. And I tell them that I have taught today. I don't know whether I will teach next month or after 2 months. Because new group will be coming. I don't know whether I will be able to tell. Once I tell and you catch. So you buy those recorded things and find out what I have spoken there. You understand? So here, he has to see that the back of the thigh, you understood the 3 stages of it? 3 stages, 1 bent leg, 90 degrees. Now, Vijnanamaya Kosha and Manomaya Kosha has to come into the picture and then take the leg to that side. Motion-wise, If you have to teach just motion-wise, people are not getting anything. They have to just move. I do also teach like that. Okay, pull the leg, take it towards your head side, so something opens, something works. That is workout. Get the workout done and then teach this way. You understand? Because they are also in the doing process, they are also slow, dull. So they have to have that kind of inner feeling that yes, now they have touched somewhere, so a fast movement can go. You got it? Now come on. Lie down.